there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, I am going to be working on this page that I've started in this Whimsical Darlings Holiday Edition by Janna Prosvirina. This is part of my mine and Corey's from Colorfully Optimistic, our hashtag that's on Instagram and YouTube. That is Janna in July 2022. And I thought I would mix that one and mix that in with like a Christmas in July thing. So I am working on a page in this one. So let me take a sip of my tea. I have been already sampling my tea. So we will see how this one goes, because I do have a little bit of caffeine in me already. But this is what I've got so far. So for the background, I did a washi tape background, which I don't do those very often, and I just had that idea because there was that perfect circle was already in there, and then I was like, I kept looking for Christmas washi tapes, and this is the only one I have. I was kind of upset about it. I was like, where is all my washi tape? This is all I have. So candy cane background it was. And then I used a couple of Ohuhu markers. I got these ones here. So skin tone, hair, present, dress. And then I have a few pencils pulled that I'm going to be working with. Probably polychromos for her skin and hair. And then I've got some Brute Fooners off to the side for maybe some of the other things. So, okay. So I'm going to work on the skin a little bit, and I've already done the foot down here so that you can kind of see my thought process a little bit, but it's going to be a very simple skin tone since I've already got the alcohol markers down. I might add in one more color. So I like to use, nope, that's not the right color. Where is my... Well, normally I use a different one, but I'm going to use this one this time. So I use this Caput Mortem, I guess. I don't know how you say it, for really dark shadowed areas. So when I really want to get in there, I like to use this one quite a bit for my darkest areas. Okay. And then we're going to shade that out, blend that out a little bit again with my... So the colors I'm using, I guess I should say that. I have that Caput Mortem. I have, what is this one? Burnt Ochre, Burnt Sienna, and my Ivory. And the Ivory is nice because I can come over the areas that I haven't put any color yet and kind of make a little bit of a highlight. That's one of the bonuses I think is awesome when you are using colored pencils on top of alcohol markers. Okay. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on her foot. Plus, I'm not really sure how to shade feet. So this is all just kind of guessing at this point. So we'll see how that goes. I would think that there's a little bit of a ridge there and in between the toes. Kind of around that big toe there. And then probably... a little bit around that side. I'm going to do a little bit of a line around the outside of the foot. I feel like maybe there should be a little bit of shading right in here too to kind of give you an idea of where maybe the arch is, but I don't know how to draw that. So this is going to be as close as I can get to that. I know there's a little bit of a pad of the foot there. Yeah, complete guessing game on this one. So sorry, I probably should have started with hi everybody. How are you all? This weekend whip is actually being filmed much earlier in the week. I did just talk to you all recently. So I'm hoping that I do have a few things to say, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to add in just a little bit of this beige red right over top of that ivory. I think that was maybe a little bright. but yeah, I have to film early because we have our church festival this weekend, and it starts Thursday, goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We this has been, gosh, I don't even know how long this festival has been running, but my husband has been working at it since he was, I don't know, like in 5th grade or something. So it is a long-standing tradition and one that we have pulled our kids into. So lucky them. They get to come and work with us. We are in charge of, this year is our last year to be in charge of the silent auction, which is always, it's equal parts fun and a little stressful. My poor sister-in-law, she's the one that's kind of mainly in charge of it. And so she's been, having to get like donations from people, and she gets it all organized, and she gets, she stores things at her house, or, if they have, this year they actually got her a storage container to use because she was just running out of room. She's just like, I don't have any more room in my house for all of these things. Then the days of, it's like the best place to volunteer at the festival because it's all indoors. We don't have to worry about the rain. We don't have to worry about the heat and humidity. It's my favorite place to work when we do volunteer, which since we're in charge of the silent auction, we're there all 3 days, like all day. So I think it's Thursday evening, Friday evening, and then Saturday, the majority of the day. And it makes for some long days, but it's really fun. And the nice thing is everything in the auction is, complete free money for the church, because all of those things are donations that we get, and whatever we raise from those goes straight into the church. So that's always nice. And then we are also in charge of, which is my favorite part. This is the part that my husband has been doing since he was young, and he's actually the person in charge of it. But we do the cleanup at the end of the night every night, and it is something else, let me tell you. Catholic festivals are no joke. If you've never been to one, whoo boy, those Catholics know how to put away some of the booze. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so they have a beer tent that we clean up, and my husband and his brothers go around and do all of they pick up all the trash cans and empty all that stuff, and we clean up and sweep and pick up food. It's a lot of cleaning, but we get it done. And then at the end of the night, the food vendors are nice enough to set aside some free food for us, so we get a little snack when we're done. But yeah, it's just a nice family tradition. Like I said, we've roped our kids into it, so my oldest daughter is coming home for the weekend so that she can work at the festival, which I thought was wonderful. I have a niece that comes and helps occasionally, and then we have my sister-in-law and brother-in-law and their family. They come and help, and it's a good time. It's a good time. And then, yeah, so we'll be super busy during that time, and I will not be able to film very much at all because cleanup, we're not usually done until super late, and then I'm always exhausted the next day, and then I just have to kind of save all the energy that I have for the next day's volunteering. There are some people that I am in awe of. There's a couple of people on the festival committee that are there. They're there for setup, they're there for takedown, they're there for every minute of the festival itself. Plus they're there after hours to help count money and clean up, and it's just like, how do these people have all of this energy? I wish I did, because I'm just tired just doing what we do. But like I said, it is fun. My husband is one of those people that he just makes everything fun. So and he loves working in the silent auction because he gets to sell a bunch of things, and it's really fun to listen to him work on that. And then, yeah, so like I said, busy with the festival. And then we've got my daughter coming to stay. My niece will be here for a couple of days. My cousin, she's like my, I don't know, my other cousin had her when I was 18, and she's just a doll. I love her to pieces, and I am looking forward to seeing her. All right, I don't know how I want to shade this now. I kind of wanted to just do a little bit of a hint of a nose on this, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit more. Remember, these ones always look bad until it's done too, so hopefully I can make this look nice. Let's see, so what else? So channel news, we are, no, not we, I am working on getting the zombie, how I color zombies video finished up. I'm hoping to have that out really soon. I did film several other videos, so you will have several videos that come out this week while I am otherwise occupied. I tried to get several filmed ahead of time so that I would have stuff for you guys to watch. So I've got some collection type videos, and what else did I film? Oh, today today when I'm recording this, I released my plans for July, my coloring plans for July. I am a little ambitious, but, you know, it is what it is. I like to try to plan big, and then, you know, whatever I get done, I get done. And that's good. All right, I'm going to add in a little bit of this right in here and right in this area. I wish I could blend this out a little bit better. I don't know where my colorless blenders went, and if I use like an alcohol colorless blender on here, then it's going to mess up the alcohol marker underneath. I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to do the best I can with these pencils. All right, I got that. Yeah, so I've got a couple of collection type videos where I've got like completed pages and whips, and then like quick flip throughs of some of the books that I have by specific artists. I am still breaking them down by artist. I just think it's easier to consume it that way. I mean, it's easier to film for sure, but I also think it's easier to consume that way. Like, you can actually see what I have instead of going through piles and piles and piles of books, which is the way I did it the first time. And so I'm glad I changed it up this way. Now, I might leave out some of my artists and stuff, some of the books that I do have, but I can always do like a miscellaneous video for any books or any artists that I was not able to do like big whole collections for. I'm trying to get all of the little dark shaded areas colored in. Let's see what else. So today I am going to be working on this video, and then I'm going to try to get the rest of the zombie one done so that can be out in the world. I still am going to try, I know that I said this in one of my videos, I can't remember which one. I do still want to try to do a color along this month. I have no idea what that would be. I'm guessing probably a Janna Prosvirina page, because I have that color along. I think that would probably be the best idea, but we shall see how that goes. So I'm holding this like this so that I can get a lighter pressure, so that I'm not, because I really don't like these harsh lines that are right here. I'm trying to make those blend out just a little bit better. And when I hold it this way, it kind of forces me to use a different set of hand muscles, arm muscles, I don't know what exactly, but it does kind of adjust what kind of pressure I'm putting on. And this beige red one is always a good blending pencil to use on darker skin tones too. I really like it. I'm gonna have to take a step back and look at this and see what I think. I think that looks okay. The face is a little wonky. Maybe if we add in some blush, that'll help. Let's see if that helps. And then I still have to do, you know, it always looks weird when the eyes and the hair aren't done, so let's get that blended out. The only thing about polychromos is, you know, I mean, they don't move like Prismacolors, and I always forget about that when I go to start coloring things. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just move it around, but that doesn't work. So you have to be careful where you place the color on these ones. I think I gave her too much of a cheekbone there, but it'll be all right. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of pink to her nose and insides of her eyes, a little bit on her chin, a little bit on her chest. I like to add a little bit of pink to all the areas where the blood is closest to the skin. So like around your ankles and your knees and your elbows, all those kind of places. I might have gone too much there, so you can always come in and erase if you need to. I love this little eraser just for those times when I'm like, what did I just put on the paper? All right, I'm going to darken these up a little bit. What do we think? I kind of like that. I am going to darken up some of the shadows under her hair. Okay. A little bit in her ear there. And then right along, I want her to have a little bit of an eye crease, so I'm going to add in a little bit of color. There we go. All right, well, that doesn't look terrible. Let's see if I can soften these lines a little bit more. Add in some beige on her face. This is one of the colors that I really like to use for skin. That Ohuhu, what one is that? YR20. I just think it's a nice warm, it's a darker skin tone, but it's nice and warm, and I've got some good pencils that mesh well, you know, with that. So a lot of the times I do like to bring some of the pink up and over the nose too. But I don't know how well that's going to show up on this one today. Okay, let me darken this up a little bit underneath her eyes. Here we go. That way that's not quite so harsh right in here. I'm hoping that you guys can see what I'm even talking about. I didn't zoom you in very much today, and probably not super easy to see what I'm even referencing. So I don't like how close that is. I want to back that off just a little bit. And then let's get some of this erased a little bit. I'm going to erase you a little bit. All right. I would say she's done. Pretty done. Let's do the lips. We're just going to use this color. So what is this one? This one is Pompeian Red, which is, I love this color. I'm going to use that Caput Mortem to darken things up a little bit. And then some of the beige red to blend it together. There we go. All right. That turned out cute. I am going to give her some green eyes. So I'm going to start with this pine green. And then I have this really pretty color from Brutfuner Square. So it's number 57. I'm going to add a little bit of that. There we go. I think that's good for her eyes. And then I'm going to bring in my black, and I'm going to extend her eyebrows a little bit. And outline her eye. I'm not going overboard on makeup or anything. I'll make this a little bit darker over here. I like a thicker lash line a lot of the times. I am going to use this black even to darken up even more underneath, like the chin and the ear a little bit. And maybe right in here. To be careful. Okay. All right, I like that. And then I can use my white Posca. I'm going to add in a little bit of a highlight to her eye. Just a little dot in there. Oh, I think she looks cute. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do the other boring part of kind of coloring in her dress, but I will be using a couple of colors to do that. How about we focus on these wings? so that is something that I was not sure what I wanted to do, and I wanted to wait for you guys to kind of figure that out. So I have some, I think I want to do pinks, and then I'm going to add in some of these stickles, and I can't remember which color this is. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I want to say it's diamond. I think it's the diamond stickles or the icicle. No, I think it's the diamond. So I'm going to use diamond stickles on top, but I got to figure out my colors underneath. So I have some really light pinks that I'm going to mess with, I think. So probably this 11, which is this one here. And then I have number 70, which is that one. And I think that's all I'm going to do for that, just these two. So I'm going to start with my darker pink, so that's the number 70 in the Brute Fooners. And I'm going to just color in some of these parts here. I think this matches pretty well with this pink Ohuhu marker that I grabbed earlier. I use this to blend a little bit, so using my lighter color to blend that out. And then I'm going to grab my white. I do like to use this Brute Fooner white to blend things. It really does work well. Kind of do the same thing. So I'm going to start in the areas down here. It's going to have a lot of color and then not so much color as it moves outward. Okay, same thing. Anywhere where lines come together, that's going to have like just a darker area. These Brute Fooners work so wonderfully on this paper. It makes me happy. Thank you, Emma. Emma Colors 2020 for letting us all know that Brute Fooners work on Amazon paper. And I forget about it sometimes. Okay. Yep, and then the same thing basically. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a darker color here and then use this lighter pink to blend it out. And then I'm going to follow this line with my lightest pink. There we go. So let me get my darker pink in here. This is going to be cute. I really like to use pink in my Christmas pages. I don't know why. I tend to do it a lot though. I don't like my house, when I decorate my house, it's pretty traditional colors and lots of red and green and gold, and I don't really have a whole lot of pink. So I think when I color, because I like the way that it looks, I like that vintagey Christmas look, you know. And I guess I just want to add it in. Let me see if I can even darken this further with this Pompeian red. Just in a couple of the areas. Oh, that changes the color. I don't like that color. Let's see what I have over here. Maybe that 10. Maybe that'll be a good one if I can find it. There it is. Well, it does darken it. Yeah, that works. I like that. So I'm just going to go right along the edges, get it nice and dark. Anywhere where there would be shadows and stuff, that's where this color is going to go. I'm going to go back with my light pink again, just kind of blend out a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to use my white. Make sure I have everything blended. Why does that feel weird? I thought I had something underneath that page. And I'm using not like super heavy pressure, but firm pressure. And this brute thinner this white just works. Again, not as good as the Prismacolors. It's not as smooshy, but it does blend. Oops, I got that on my red hair and I don't need it on that part. All right, so go back with the pink again. And you do have to be careful with how many layers you use with the brute thinners, but you can get some more, just a little bit more color on there once you start blending and layering. I keep making messes. Okay. All right, well, I think I like that. So I think what I'm going to do is show you guys this the stickles on this wing, and then let's see, I kind of want to do that. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a little bit here. I want to add white Posca because I think I'm going to do some kind of background outside of this as well. I don't know exactly what yet. Something simple, since I have, oh, I gotta shake this. I have so much pattern going on. But I like to outline my wings in white typically. Fairy wings and stuff. And then I will also do all these lines. All right, so there's that wing, and then we're gonna add in the stickles. And the way I like to do it is, well, first I gotta make sure that the stickles will come out of the bottle. I just like to add some to the page, and then I kind of go through with my finger and just pounce it around so that it kind of covers everything that I want it to cover. And let's use my finger as like a paintbrush. And you can add more if you want more. I want a little bit more along the edge here. All right, so that is going to be my wing. Hopefully you can kind of see how shiny and shimmery. I don't even know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. But yeah, both wings will be like that. I think that'll be really cute. And then I'll probably have some other glitter things here and there on this page, but I think that's going to be it for today. I know it's a shorter weekend whip, but yeah, I got lots to do. I want to make sure that I have something for you guys to watch. So yeah, so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging out with me while I worked on this cute little page. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.